We got two legends on stage captaining their respective squads. I think we're going to see some style.
So we'll see just how good this IO Tiny opening is, something that NIGMA are going to go back to. Weeha with a guaranteed stun setup is some good damage that is going to force that regen out.
Yeah.
Down bottom, Mind Control getting brought low, and this could be a good kill with the Fissure coming in, but they do lose the AA. Mind Control not getting the experience for it, but does get a kill.
Get a couple hits off, drop the hammer.
Whew. Avalanche being used, Miracle keep himself alive, but GoDz may have another Whirling Death soon if he latches this one with all that stat reduction, doesn't hit him with the trees. And Miracle actually turning this one around. He's healed up a lot with that Hedress regen, but GoDz, that Whirling Death, that's level 1 Whirling Death. Feeling like Bait have gotten everything they wanted out of the side of this game.
Oh, yeah.
Things are in a pretty good position for them.
Oh, this is great. And I think King R has just done a great job. He secures top a bit so that Timbersaw can lane by himself. And that's key because IO Tiny, once the Timber's level 3+, you don't really do anything to him anymore. Even if you were somehow able to land a kill, it would require all your mana and half your health. And now they're just going to be able to play as 2. That's a level advantage for your Timber. He's almost 5.
That next Whirling Death, how much damage? Not enough, not next to the trees. Instead, it's a kill down bottom as Pio gets another one.
Enchantress will just feed.
Kuro misclicking the siege creep there with that nuke, and back mid, here comes again with the Arena, the spear. He's looking for it. He'll nail it onto the OD, gets the nice kill. King R, you mentioned this guy. It feels like he's been the difference maker in this laning state. And he's looking to heal himself back up, back at base, and then he's going to go back to mid lane. But while all this is going on, GoDz kind of just pushing on his own up top is going to take the T1 tower. Nobody can fight this Timbersaw. They're in full avoid the Timber mode, and that means bottom lane, a lot of action going down as Pio going in, looking for this Oracle kill with the right-click damage and the cold feet landing. He'll get it. Mind Control wants to take Pio, but he can't get the impetus in because Pio's just staying nice and close, staying on top of him. Another cold feet comes out with the ES Totem stun, and Mind Control's going to be close, gets the last right-click onto King R. But if you can keep it up for even this amount of time, it's a great use to have.
Top lane.
Yeah, we rotate on in. King R, is he going to get out of this one? Not the case. He was just looking for his level 6 up there. Back at mid, Timber continuing to pressure the tier 1 mid tower.
Going for it. AL.
Yeah, he might drop the OD Eclipse. He does do so. One more right click, and Weeha gets the kill.
You're Sumail, right? Play the game 4-on-5, but importantly, just run at the enemy, right? You're strong. Trade heroes, who cares? But force NIGMA to respond with 5 and give your PA free reign of that bottom lane so he can start pressuring that tower by himself. Fight these guys.
They come, they're smoked up. Dendi's here with the Arena, is going to hit the spear as well. They need to kill GH first. He's giving Miracle a lot of sustain, but they bring down the IO. No buyback available, or he might want to use that one. But Miracle, he's been ice blasted, but he's still got a decent amount of health. They're going to turn around, bring down the Shaker. The damage is not there from Bait to bring out some of these key core heroes. GoDz going charging with the Timber Chain. They want Miracle still. Dendi, he's got the damage. Can he land a spear or anything? They're actually being countered here as Mind Control rotates in the impetus damage, doing some big nukes as well. Dendi going for the TP out. Miracle, one more right click. They're going to get the kill. Mind Control with that last impetus, and it backfires as Bait just unable to bring down the tanky Tiny. NIGMA just going to roll down the bot lane. They take the tier 1 and now just taking a tier 2. So far uncontested, but here comes the smoke rotation from Bait. They're going to run into some of these supports. Kuro's on a bad target to find. Want to take out some of those backline saves. He's a great one to go on first. Dendi, though, he's been completely isolated, does not have a BKB yet, and does get the spear on the backlines. Blink, Totem, yep, he gets the Echo Slam as well, and they've taken out the Tiny. That's Miracle down. They've got this fight now. GoDz with a great Chakram. Going to get a couple in there. No tree to Timber Chain to, though. And it looks like NIGMA may want to look to turn this one. Bait have lost Dendi here. They're going to get the Timber Chain out. Disengaged for now, but they may look to go back in. Pio still nearby. He's hiding for now. With the blur, doesn't want to go back in. Mind Control charging forward. He's just not afraid of anything.
Because it is the furthest lane from Roshan, thus the most valuable to take out. It sets up for this maneuver as Bait smoked the pit.
They have ignored bottom lane. They're going for the Roche contest. Mind Control stuck in the pit on half health here as Miracle Avalanche Toss combo is there. Pio gets brought down to half health already. Doesn't have the ability to fight this one as Miracle still getting brought very low, gets speared into a tree here. There's Blink! Echo on 4! Ice Blaster following up! The Mars ultimate traps everyone inside as well, but they haven't got any kills here. They just don't have the ability to deal with these saves here. King R's completely blowing his kit here as Oracle does die in the backlines here. Is there any more? Pio, he's the guy you've got to look to. He needs some crits. He needs to go back in. He probably wants GH. As Oracle is down, he can try and get onto GH here. Pio blinks in, goes on the IO. They've got to bring down the IO if they want to kill up Miracle. They get the kill. Now Pio in some trouble with the impetus, his own Mind Control. He's there. He blinks to the creeps. Insta buyback. With the IO buyback, though, they just can't continue to fight this one. Pio blinks out to his teammate. Nice toss coming in as they're going to look to continue to chase this one. Pio needs another blink out. GoDz's got to stay nearby. They're pinging where they want him to go, but NIGMA, they read this. They know it's coming. He blinks instead to the neutrals, and I don't see a way out for Pio here. Yeah, He's being abandoned. Timbersaw says, you're on your own. And both Dendi and Pio are just a little bit short.
Yep. They both need, they just need
150 gold. He could sell one of those Wraith Bands. Is he going to do so? It doesn't look like that's the case right now. He's pulled close to the base here as Pio still walking back. He's not even here for the defense just yet. Nice spear. They've got to just delay this push. Use whatever you can to kite. The cold feet, the fissures, the stuns, the halberds, everything you've got. As they are doing a good job just kiting Miracle, but it's so difficult. The second he gets caught by the cold feet, Kuro's there with the Dispel as well.
He's not actually taking damage either, GoDz. Look at GH.
Yeah.
Constantly getting spammed on by Kuro. This is unbelievable healing per second. It cannot touch Miracle. You need to get into the back line.
Insane healing, and they've got the Dispel. They disarm him again. There's the stun. This time Kuro not there with the Dispel. They go on the back line. It's Pio who's tried to catch Kuro, I believe, but he's being kited around. He doesn't get the kill. Now he BKBs. He blinks, and he does manage to take out Kuro. Next, he wants the OD. OD defensive Astral will keep himself alive, but meanwhile, on the front lines, Miracle doing a lot of damage here. Kuro buys back, but there's no way to get back to this fight just yet. They need the detection. They don't have it for Weeha. He stays alive with the invis, and then he blows up the PA whose BKB got kited. GoDz next to fall, and this could be the end for Bait.
If you look at damage done, I'm pretty sure Bait are in the lead. It's just that they aren't finding kills.
Sure. There's just too much sustain on this Dire side, and this is one of those strats. You're in a best of 3, and it does feel like you just don't have answers and counters to it. You kind of just have to look at banning either the Aya or the Tiny in the next game, because this is now 2 games in a row where NIGMA have just destroyed with it. And GG is called.
Yep.
NIGMA claim game 1.
A lot of teams tend to play up or down to the team they're facing's level.
Also Chronosphere against Lifestealer and of course Roar that goes through BKB.
2 charges, anything to make it a little less just RNG based.
What about if it was a activatable Fairy Fire? An illusion rune picked up by a 4 position. He may try to stack some camp.
I mean, you can see though, both 4s are around mid, right? Like you can't be in a scenario where you leave your mid on an island here.
And they're around mid because the mid lane is so important and those runes are so important.
Yeah, Beastmaster. Nyx is not a very strong laner.
Weeha trying to avoid the Impale. The SF not looking to go in for the raises other than the single one.
It was really cool by GH though. They don't know for sure if that's real or not, and now he's actually gonna.
Yep, the toss back into an LSA, and Weeha and GH will get themselves a kill. Those 2 minute runes.
Hey, that's the beauty of Dota, right? It's all about getting the most out of what you get, right?
Yeah,
Obviously, you want a haste or an invis rune, but hey, you gotta make the best of it.
He even stacked the camp with it too, so got a lot out of it. And while NIGMA, things go from bad to worse, there's another kill down bottom. GH just everywhere on this map. Not even sure it was needed for that kill, but either way, 4 kills.
Another reason I feel like a lot of teams, if you really want to become top tier, your 5 needs to learn how to play Furion, Chen, and Enchantress well. You look at OG, it's not just for the laning prowess, it's the free stacks you get with the creep.
We had denied already. He can't do it. Oh, he wanted to pick it up, but he goes down. GH will grab this regen room, but the board there with some extra slows. Luckily, Kuro.
It's so hard to play.
He's free farming, he's getting denied. GoDz getting nothing out of this lane. Both supports are free to TP and rotate out the lanes, but they're going to stick down bot because they want another kill. They want to completely ruin GoDz's games, as if they haven't already done that. The poor guy, he's 0-3, about to be 0-4. The cookie stun is there. The toss to follow it up. LeBron looking for a counter kill on his Witch Doctor, but feels a little bit too little too late. Yep. Level 2 Maledict, not going to amount to much.
Witch Doctor hero, and effectively every other team here thinks the hero is dog shit, so...
Just like Gambit, who have been picking it all tournament long.
Hey, man, I don't know how many games it's going to be winning. It will get picked.
No. FNG has been playing a lot of Witch Doctor too, but no, you're right. It's definitely a hero that most teams completely ignore in this support position. NIGMA supports, especially the 5 position, have had a better idea of where to play, which lanes to play, and how to control this early game, because it feels like LeBron's Witch Doctor just hasn't been sure where to go and where to play, but can they get GH? Speaking of the supports, King out trying to get a kill. KuroKy do it. Dendi with a bit of a body block on his teammate there, unfortunately. Still wants to maybe turn and get some kills here with a haste rune. He's definitely got the ability to do so, but they've already lost GoDz. He'll get the trade, but it's just a Kuro kill, so... Oh, meanwhile, Dendi running into the leaner here. The LSA was there, ready for it. With the ward, he needs a couple more right clicks. Doesn't have the damage. The raindrop saving his life there. The haste is about to wear off, though. We are also revealing the fact they have the ward, I imagine, with that blind stun from the low ground.
Yeah, and in a previous life, that would have been an easy save for GoDz because your Borslow used to pierce BKB. Was much better against Lifestealer at the time. Now you just rage and you're unslowable. A mechatronics engineer, and he ran the math, and he's like, guys, Maelstrom's dog shit. Go Armlet Deso into Abyssal, you'll kill everything.
Yep. He's an engineer. I trust him, Kyle.
Me too. I dropped out of community college.
No, not much better than me. I dropped out of college as well, so viewers out there, don't trust Kyle and I when it comes to Dota. As well as maybe trust Dendi. He's managed to set his team up with a couple of kills with those raises from the high ground. Double kill for him. Miracle can't really rock up to this fight and do a whole lot. It's already been lost. 3 for 1 in favor of Bait.
The same impact on the team. Maledict coming out on the Timber. MC in some trouble.
Oh, the cast bounces to the Lina as well. MC gets bumped out, but I think that Maledict may do enough damage to kill him off. KuroKy goes down. Lifestealer, such a good matchup against the Nyx since you can't Carapace against the Rage. And with the toss in Miracle, he's chopping his way on a second kill. Double kill for him. He responds to Dendi's aggression and kills up top with some action of his own. They've got kind of the stuns to do so with Chrono, Nyx, and Beastmaster Roar. Beastmaster Roar against the Rage seems to be one of the best tools they have, as we'll catch Dendi and the Nyx of KuroKy.
And just look at the way the map control has shifted here, right? Like, you just have, oh, hang on, a toss in. That's going to be a dead KuroKy.
Yep. Miracle just rages up, gets an easy kill with this Deso completed. Got all the damage in the world. Doesn't need the Infest Bomb to initiate. He's got a toss to initiate. And are they going for round 2? Nope, it's top lane. It's Dendi. With that fear, the raises, he needs to hit all of these. Mind Control, going to try Timber Chain away, but the long raise is there. I don't think that is going to be enough damage to kill him off. Back at mid, Theo has the Chronosphere, but I don't think he can go for this. He may just need to throw it to save his own life. It's not really ideal. Yeah, he's trying to run, but he's still getting nuked down by that Snapfire, and the damage is enough to kill him off. Absolutely devastating for Bait, as they won't kill the Lifestealer. He goes into a creep to infest. He's also healing up while all this is going on, so he's going to be able to pop out soon and have plenty of health. Dendi, he's trying to use this Shadow Amulet to juke around, but he just hasn't got the ability to stay alive. The Rage from Miracle coming out. The Armlet Toggle's there as well.
Miracle's so fucking good. I don't know if they did the math themselves, but Miracle's legitimately going the build that Push tried to prove was proper for like 2 weeks now. Just like, again, look at it, 6 item slots, all with value items.
Yeah, it's just everyone on NIGMA seems to understand their role. They're not forcing plays. Miracle looking just to use up his Aegis. No, he's going to invest on that. We have season opening, gets a 2-hero LSA. Does get caught on the Carapace here. Nice cast with the Maledict as well. They're going to bring down Weeha. Great counterplay coming out from LeBron. They want Mind Control as well, but he's going to Timber Chain away with Chronosphere. Theo completely off the mark on that one, and now Miracle says, hello, it's my turn to go charging in. Dendi very low in health. Luckily, there's no detection, or the Snapfire ultimate may have finished him off. Instead, NIGMA may just have to settle for the racks instead of the kills, but that's going to probably leave a smile on their face as they get closer and closer to sealing the deal here. Toss back onto KuroKy's Nyx Assassin. Miracle is there to finish off that kill, but they will get the counter kill on the Tiny, who overcommits a little bit. Instant buyback as well coming in from the Nyx Assassin as Miracle doing diving in deep here. He could be in some trouble. Miracle getting very low, does still have the Aegis. He saved it early with the Infest, and Dendi winding up the Requiem. Not going to go for it because of the Rage as Miracle to turn and fight. Shadowblade is there, so Dendi stays alive for a little bit longer. Miracle still no Infest to escape. They're going to just have to leave Mind Control. It looks like they cancel the Timber Chain. They get that kill. They also stun up Kuro as well. It looks like Bait, they may be holding their own here. Does Miracle look to re-engage? 2 seconds till he's got Rage. He gets the slow onto Pio, whose Time Walk is still on cooldown. Pio gets brought down. Miracle spotting his opening. He's got one. He's looking for a second. He's got Ghostic as well. Channeling is in at Arteezy. That 1v5 Dota with the Lifestealer. Can he do it? With the buyback, it looks like he gets a little bit of Rage. He's going to wait for the next Rage. 6 more seconds. Then Miracle can turn. Dendi goes charging forward with the Shadowblade. It looks like that's going to be enough to deter, as Miracle just going to Rage to block the Maledict damage.
Just playing so well. It's just so difficult to pierce this NIGMA lineup. Looks like they're making
DH. Ooh, toss forward, not the toss back, as the Roar. Oh, Weeha, he's too far forward. Infest trying to give him some HP to survive through this one. Weeha still alive for a little bit longer. Gets the stun out onto LeBron, and Miracle with the Rage able to just get on top of Dendi. Another Shadowblade is there. This time, though, the avalanche damage is enough.
This is NIGMA we expected to see at the start of the year, firing on all cylinders. Look at that. You know, it just, the way they read these fights, right? I'm not sure how to teach it. I don't think you can. There's just like this uncanny ability of these players to read the fight. They flow in, they flow out.
Their last one, okay, no one holding the Nether Shoal, but yeah, they have this at 23 minutes. They haven't completed all their tier 2 neutrals. Have they got this kill? Yeah.
Wow. All right.
He oversteps. The caster curse, as well as Miracle's been playing, he has not been flawless now. They're going to look to turn this one. The Snapfire Cookie is there. The Chain Stun with the Avatos combo. They blow up Dendi, but on the backline, it's Pio with the Chronosphere. He wants Weeha's Lina. Can he get enough damage? He gets the bash at the end of the Chrono, so he's got that kill. He wants Kuro next. Mind controls Timbersaw, zoning out the rest of the team. They can't really fight into that Timbersaw, but time walking forward is the Void. He wants Kuro, who's not tanky enough to survive against the Void, so they get that kill as well. GH can't blink away because of the Maledict damage. Does Pio have the ability to get this kill? There is going to be a toss away as Void tries to now time walk on after, but he can't. Oh, he does do so, but GH back to safety. I don't think they've got the damage from mind control. They do throw a cast here, and they're going to try for this one. He can't Timber Chain. Not with that time dilation. They may actually get this kill as well. Yeah, they've got the Maledict, so bait. Chakram zoning them away. No, even with the Maledict, it looks like Pio is just a little bit too afraid to go in. I think he's afraid of GH with that Avatos combo.
But both teams playing this sequence very well.
Yeah. Well, blinks in, GH. What's he looking to do there? Gets the kill on the Witch Doctor.
It's just a shame. Baited, they're not playing bad at all. It just feels like NIGMA have the stronger draft and the easier game plan to execute. Yeah, Miracle makes a misstep there. But again, you can just feel they retreat until they're in a stronger position. They've got vision on the high ground. They're standing on the high ground at a choke point. Boom. They strike, they kill Dendi.
Yeah, they take a 4v5 fight in a way where it felt kind of even or maybe slightly favored for them.
Yep, because you kill Dendi. You kill the damage dealer of the enemy team. Who cares if you've lost Miracle?
Yep. Well, they're going to go for Miracle again. He's being isolated and focused with that roll, but on the backlines, GH gets the Avatos combo, catches out 3 in the Avalanche, and they can't kill off the Lifestealer. Instead, it's Dendi going down once more, forced to buyback. That's going to kind of ruin his farm progression. Void dies as well. They've got no Chronosphere, so without these ultimates, it feels like there's nothing Bait can do. GH in the trees being found there. The Raze is doing some good damage, and 1 or 2 more right clicks here. They've got GH's Tiny. Miracle charging in. Once King R with the Rage, there's nothing you can do against him. As Dendi will be forced to just Shadow Blade away. Sentry gets placed just to make sure he doesn't get on top of NIGMA for a Requiem. The Abyssal Blade, I think catching him by surprise. The Chronosphere is there, but he's got 2 of his teammates in this one as well. Nyx Assassin follows up with an Impale, but Miracle is just way too tanky on the front lines. Both Void and SF go down, no buybacks. Surely GG, and there's the call. Bait have been knocked down to the lower bracket. They are not eliminated, but NIGMA proving to be a bit too strong for them today.